It's a book haul! Get it? Okay. Well, we've got a lot of books to get through here. A lot. And something pretty special. So, I'm just going to get into it. Okay. The first bunch are the Daughters. We picked up, this is a second copy of Julie and Julia by Julie Powell. We've got 2 copies of this now, because me and the daughter are going to read it together. Then she got Mothers and Daughters, a celebration from the authors of the best-selling Sisters. And then on the back it's got Janet Leigh and Jamie Lee Curtis. So, okay. Excuse me. From Charm to Harm and Everything Else in Between with a Narcissist by Gregory Zafuto. Are these in the...
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, because I don't know if I need to hold them up higher or not.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Women who love too much. When you keep wishing and hoping he'll change. See, the sad thing is these are the daughter's books because she was involved with a narcissistic little bugger. She bought all these books to maybe read how to deal with his toxicity, and instead later that day he, decided to go his own way, which is a good thing. Good riddance. This isn't because of him though, this one here. Confronting Rape, the feminist anti-rape movement in the state. She just wanted to read about that. I would say if this was about him, then I would be killing him.
He would be dead by now.
101 Lies Men Tell Women and Why Women Believe Them. On the back it's got some fun ones. Lie number 3, you're the only one. Lie number 59, you're wonderful. You deserve someone better than me. That's exactly something that he said to her. Okay. 9 Secrets of Women Who Get Everything They Want by Kate White. In-Laws and Outlaws, How to Make Peace with His Family and Yours. Maybe you can take all these back now that he's gone.
I'm just gonna try so hard.
I know. PCOS and Your Fertility. Your Guide to Self-Care, Emotional Well-Being, and Medical Support.
Look happier or I'll explain what that is.
I'm sure people out there know what that is.
I'll tell you what it is.
I know what it is too. Please Stop Laughing at Me. One Woman's Inspirational Story by Jody Blanco. It's about bullying. Okay. Murder Past Due by Miranda James. A Cat in the Stacks mystery. Diana, The Last Year. The dust jacket is missing, and it's too bad because it's almost like rice paper. It's really cool. But I got a kind of a neat double portrait of her. We Cannot Be Silent by R. Albert Moeller Jr., Speaking Truth to a Culture Redefining Sex, Marriage, and the Very Meaning of Right and Wrong. The Day Diana Died by Christopher Anderson, another Diana book. On the back it says, when I go home and turn my light off at night, I know I did my best. The Mountbattens, Their Lives and Loves by Andrew Lowney. Mountbatten is Philip's original last name. So that's about his family. And finally, something that everybody has heard of. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Alright.
I saw that.
That's the daughter's books. She's got a box. I'm just going to put them over there. Okay. Some of these are actually still hers. We have... This one's not hers. Alternates by Veronica Samick. Now, this one is actually written by the daughter of the guy who runs our store, Jelly Beans. So, this is local to us. Alternates by Veronica Samick. So that's going to be kind of cool. Then I actually found a hard case crime book. Lawrence Block, A Walk Among the Tombstones. It's kind of bent up a little bit, but and it says now a major motion picture starring Liam Neeson, but it's actually, I don't understand the code on this one because most of these codes, see I've got a bunch of these, are HCC 007. This means this is number 7. This one is HCC S01. So I'm going to have to figure out what that means, S01. Because this is not number 1. But anyway. Okay, this one's the daughter's. The Anxiety Disease by David V. Sheehan, MD. Alrighty. The Sorceress by Tony DeStefano. Tell me if this doesn't look like it belongs on Garb August. Then this is my werewolf book for September. Frostbite by David Wellington. And this cover's awesome. I mean, look at that dude. He's slathering and ready to just either kill you or leave you for dead, and then you turn into a werewolf. Kind of cool. This is the vampire book for September. The Vampire Tapestry by Susie McKee Charnas. They don't sparkle.
Real vampires don't.
Right. The Playhouse by Richard Levison and William Link. In the chilling tradition of Flowers in the Attic. Hopefully it doesn't have in-depth incest, which is one of the things that kind of turns you off from Flowers in the Attic. But that looked like a paperback from hell. So did this. It's Loose by Warner Lee. That thing's what chases your cats down the hall at night. Okay. Detroit Tigers Team Trivia, the Ultimate Hardball Challenge. I like baseball. I like the Tigers. Yes, indeed. Alright. Another hard case crime book. Number 112, Joyland by Stephen King. Thinner by Richard Bachman. Obviously, you know that he was Stephen King. the Bachman books by Richard Bachman. Now this is really cool because this gives us 4 copies of this, because this is, see, there's 2 versions of the Bachman books. One has rage and one doesn't. And we have 4 copies of the one that have rage. So that means that when the GKBC all reads this, we can read rage.
Now, to prove he wasn't all bad, these all came from, Idiot.
Yeah, but see, he was really good at stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, gifts and money and stuff. That's what narcissists are good at. They want you to realize that their love and their affection comes out of what they can give you rather than genuine feeling. But anyway, not all of these came from the jelly beans. A lot of them did, but this is just a big mismatch. This is next month's, September's hard case crime book. It's 361 by Donald E. Westlake, and this is number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. This was a book of the month. I actually had to order this though, because this is something coming up. I can't, but I mean, it's Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, and that cover is really cool. That green.
I like that green.
And you know, I just realized, I'm looking at it, the back has like the barest hint of architecture. That's pretty neat too. Yeah, that green's awesome. This came from Jelly Beans. This came from I can't remember where. Don Knotts with Robert Metz. Barney Fife and Other Characters I Have Known, with a foreword by Andy Griffith. And it's got a picture of him taking a drink out of a soda.
That came from Jelly Beans.
Okay. Dean Koontz, Forever Odd. The Odd Thomas books are actually pretty solid until the very end. Alright. We got this because it's a penguin. This is Lord of the Flies by William Golding. And that is such a neat cover. Kill the monster, burn the pig. I got this because I've never read it. Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I've never read this, and this is going to be part of an announcement coming up. Something I'm going to do with Classics. Alright, another baseball book here. Willie Mays, The Life, the Legend by James S. Hirsch. Authorized by Willie Mays himself. So that's kind of cool. This is actually pretty neat too. It's called Transgressions. 10 new novellas edited by Ed McBain. I picked this up because it's got Stephen King in it. And I recognized a couple of these other names from the Hard Case Crime series. So it's got... how are we doing on time before I read all of these?
You have over half left.
Somewhere around 15 minutes?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Walking Around Money by Donald E. Westlake, who I just pointed out. I had a hard case crime book. Hostages by Anne Perry. The Corn Maiden by Joyce Carol Oates. Archibald Lawless, Anarchist at Large, Walking the Line by Walter Mosley. The Resurrection Man by Sharon McCrum. Merely Hate by Ed McBain. The Things They Left Behind by Stephen King. The Ransom Woman by John Ferris. Forever by Jeffrey Deaver. And Keller's Adjustment by Lawrence Block. So this is going to be awesome. It's like 10 hard case crime stories all in there. this is my graphic novel for this month. I haven't read it yet, but it's new, so I'm putting it on the thing. It is Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, by Frank Miller and John Romita Jr. And isn't that cover just amazing? And then look how evil Kingpin looks. Jack Nicklaus, On and Off the Fairway, a pictorial autobiography. It's got a really neat thing too here on the back where it shows him going from age 16 to age 35. So that's kind of cool. Jack Nicklaus. And then we have a book of my all-time favorite love story. Wallace and Edward, Letters, 1931 to 1937, the intimate correspondence of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. This is the guy who gave up being the king of the British Commonwealth to be with her. And they stayed together their whole lives. The daughter found me this amazing, beautiful, almost perfect copy of Nightmares and Dreamscapes. Look how good that is. We have to peel this garbage off the thing. But man, that's really a nice copy. We have 3 records to show. First up, this is the daughters. We love you, Karen. We love you. It is The Carpenters, The Singles, 1969 to 1973. I mean, we've got everything here. We've Only Just Begun, Top of the World, Superstar, Rainy Days and Mondays, Yesterday Once More, They Long to Be Close to You, and yeah, we always try to say we love you whenever we hear a Carpenter song, because we feel bad for the way Karen Carpenter was treated. And we just want to put that love out there. So we love you, Karen.
We love you.
Okay, and then this one, the AJ found. It's really cool. It's Simply Instrumental Twist Along with Cal Carter. And it's got Mac the Knife, Mashed Potatoes, Mother-in-Law. And this one doesn't open up. I'm not gonna take it out. But what's really cool is whoever owned it before signed it like they were somebody. That's kind of cool. That's neat. And then the one I picked up was Johnny Cash, I Walk the Line. And it's got I Walk the Line on it, and Cry, 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 Luther's Boogie. I mean, I love Johnny Cash. And I actually, the cats are involved in the video. I walk the line for AJ and the daughter. And if you need to know what that means, then maybe you need to understand Johnny Cash. Alright, I forgot to bring a knife back here. Will you go grab me one, please?
Yeah. You want Sharon?
Sure. I have a few boxes to open, so I need a opening device. Thank you. And this is Sheriff. This is the daughter's knife. She is Sheriff, and then she christened a different knife deputies. Okay, we have this month's, we have August's book of the month. Obviously, I'm good at this. Right?
Very.
Well, I'm also trying not to show the address.
Well, yeah, we don't want people coming here.
Well, I mean, they can, but
They might be able to get inside though.
Yeah, if we leave the door unlocked like I did.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it. I was waiting for you to.
It's alright. My books think I'm cool.
That's yours.
And then the book I chose is Vampires of El Norte by Isabel Cañas. Now, I just read a book by her called The Hacienda, and I really liked it. So when I saw this on there, and it had vampires in there, I mean, what am I going to do? Pick a historical fiction or a romance? All the way. Okay, we might not get to this in this video.
Maybe it deserves its own video.
It's going to get its own video, yes. Sorry about that, everybody, but I've talked, and this actually, I've held some of these so long that this got a little too big.
You lose subscribers because they were like, we were promised something. Thank you.
Well, this will get its own video. This is my graphic novel for September. It's called Mouse Guard Fall 1152 by David Peterson. And it's a Eisner winner. Hopefully that doesn't have a glare. Okay, that's Mouse Guard. And on the back, it's got a mouse with a battle axe, and it looks like they're winning a battle, so this looks very interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the next graphic novel in that book that I keep showing. Well, that's our book haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the skit at the beginning. And if you've read any of these, let me know. If you're excited to hear about any of these, let me know. I'm working on some reviews. Luminaries is coming probably tomorrow. I don't know. Life gets in the way. But yeah, Luminaries is coming. Anyway. Oh, like my new hat? Your AJ got this for me. I love it. It's a Carhartt, and it's dark blue. It's beautiful, and it fits good. It's just it's thick, so it's more of a cold weather hat. Now, just to spike the anticipation, what's in this box right here, is probably among the coolest books that we're gonna have here. So, yeah, but that video, she's right. The daughter's right. It deserves its own video. But anyway, I've talked on long enough. Let me know if you like any of this stuff. You know, and I'll be back soon with another video. And until then, read more.